A quick introduction.
All right, we're back again.
We're back again with another series. This
Back with
game, this
another
week.
review video. Here we talk about the FA Cup now.
Yep.
The oldest competition, I might add, is the oldest cup competition in the history. Some people call it Tin Pot. I call it Tin Pot. You know why? Because Arsenal always win it.
Yep.
But United.
I swear, United are the second.
Yeah, we have the second most FA Cup titles behind Arsenal.
How many?
I think we have 12, I believe.
Oh, Chelsea, I think, have 8 of them.
Chelsea
So we're
are a
not
small
that far
club.
off. We're not that far off. Yeah.
Yeah, you're not that far off.
Yep.
United are, we had the most trophies before the most FA Cup trophies before Arsenal went on that unbelievable run in the FA Cup. What was it, 3 in like 4 years under Wenger? Crazy stuff. But
Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. Yeah.
This weekend, United back with a win. Very cagey game. McTominay with the goal. His first game as a captain, academy graduate, right there.
First game as a captain. I wouldn't say first game as a captain. I would say first half as a captain. In the second half, Maguire came on,
Maguire came in. He took
and
the
he took.
armband.
I kind of feel sorry for him. Like, he was very proud to
Oh, I
wearing
don't
the
feel sorry
armband.
for him. It was a proud moment, and you know what? He capitalized on it. He got the goal.
Yes,
Beautifully.
I think there was a bit of extra motivation. He was wearing the captaincy, so he was extra motivated. And when he scored that header, he shouldn't be there first of all, but he was
Yeah,
there from a corner.
that was a very fluky header. He headed into the ground, and he took a nice bounce over the top and onto the top right corner.
Yeah, the goal was not like special. Yeah, you're right. He bounced off, then hit the post, top
Yeah,
corner, and then luckily it hit the inside of the post and went in. But Froster couldn't the goalkeeper couldn't do nothing about it,
yeah,
and
yeah.
United, I
It
guess,
was
they're gonna
it.
take
You know what
the
that game?
win.
You know what that game showed me, right? That game demonstrated to me that Daniel James. I
Hmm.
think we would get the same output from Usain Bolt as we would from Daniel James. Usain Bolt would give us the same sort of output as Daniel James. Both of them
Yes.
useless. At least Usain Bolt has that aerial ability. That the height.
Hmm.
He maybe score a couple of headers there, here and there. Daniel James is the most useless player I've ever seen. He's literally sprint and inshallah. He just sprints and inshallah. That's it.
Yeah. Like even when he was at Swansea, like the only thing he could do very well is spring with the ball. But apart from that, but I think when he came on to United, he was good for the first couple of games. Like he was scoring a
Oh
lot of
yeah,
goals,
I
like
do remember
top
he got that
corners. Every time he used
against.
to score top
You remember
corners.
against Chelsea, he got that. He got
Yeah,
that
unfortunately, I
very.
got a 4-0 away defeat
Yeah,
at Old Trafford. Lampard first game in charge, so can't really put too much blame on him. But we move on.
yeah. So that was
So
United's game was actually quite boring. I gotta say.
yes,
Apart from that,
I think
second half was.
United were kind of lucky in a way to get away with a win. Like Henderson made a great save. I remember it was from again another set piece, I
Yeah.
believe, where
But
Henderson made
but
an amazing save.
looking at the statistics, I think we deserved to win. It was a deserved win, in my
Yes.
opinion, at least. And the fact that we rotated, played our second side, I would take that every other week. That's another cup game out of the way. We can now focus on the league coming next week. But I'm not going to touch on that just yet because obviously we don't want to long this video out.
We're just gonna keep it on
So
Epic
I
Cup.
think with United, I think that's all we have to cover there. McTominay goal. Bailly
Hmm.
got injured again, unfortunately, but I don't think it's that serious because it's a head injury and he wanted to play on, but the physios obviously advised against
For
it because
safety reason,
you don't
yeah,
want to
they
risk
took
it
him
because
off.
if it's a concussion, it could be fatal. So I
Yep.
think hopefully we'll have him back for the Burnley game, or we need him for the Liverpool game next week. That's a big clash.
Do you really need him? That's the question.
I do think we need him because with Bailly, Maguire just looks more confident with a fast defender next to him. I think Maguire he has no faith in Lindelof. You can tell with the way he doesn't overcommit. He doesn't commit as much. With Bailly, I think he has that confidence and he goes in for the tackles. He lunges in and he's just all around more confident and more. You can tell that he believes in his partner. Whereas with Lindelof, it's a bit of a hit and miss.
That is an interesting point. So, what do you believe? What you think against City in the Carabao Cup? Why Lindelof started instead of
I think
Bailey?
with Lindelof, I think Oli trusts Lindelof more than Bailly. Bailly is a wild player. The thing with Bailly is he would just go for just very dangerous tackles every now and then. Like he doesn't, and he does very
He's
crazy.
aggressive. Aggressive.
He's
Aggressive is the
very
word.
aggressive and he does crazy things. Like the way he
Mm.
just goes for tackles. This is why he's injured all the time because literally this guy has no regard for his body. The stuff that he does, and he throws himself around and like he hurts himself a lot. And I think Oli just still doesn't trust him, and maybe he wants to give him a break because obviously he's injury prone and he started 4 games in a row. So I understood why Oli took him out of the City game, and maybe he's trying to wrap around a cotton wool for the for the Liverpool game and the Burnley game, the league games.
All
But
right. All right.
I think that's enough of United, though. I think we covered enough for
Yeah.
United.
Yeah.
Now moving
Fair
on to
enough.
Chelsea.
Let's move on to Chelsea. So today we had a 4-0 win against, to be fair, a team that I never heard the name before.
So what was the name again? I think it's the
Uh,
4th division side, Morecambe or something. I don't quite remember.
yeah, something like that, something like that. But I think this game was all
And
about building the
I
confidence
was
of our
surprised when I
players.
saw the lineup. I was very
Sorry,
surprised when I saw the lineup. It was a full strength team
I
against
wouldn't
the
say it was. I wouldn't say it was a full strength team, but yeah, there were a lot of first team players, and I believe that was because uh, we have a lot of players out of form right now. Kai Havertz, Mason Mount. He's been playing good, but in terms of goal and assist, he's not been there as much. Werner, 13 games without a goal. So this game should be like helped us to build
yeah.
that confidence back to where it should be. And I think it was a good game. Werner scored, Kai Havertz assisted Werner goal, and he
Yeah.
scored one himself at the end, a header. Mason Mount with a decent shot,
It was
decent
it was an
finish.
outside a box shot, wasn't it? If I
Yeah,
remember.
it was outside the box and he slotted into the bottom corner. And what was the other goal? The other
Um,
one was Callum Hudson-Odoi.
oh yeah,
He
Callum.
scored. He scored a goal. The third goal, right
And then
after
Kai Havertz
the
got the 4th goal, wasn't it?
yeah, right half. Yeah, in the beginning of the second half. Yeah. No, I think it was
I think it was towards the end of
Ziyech.
like
No, I think it's Ziyech. Yeah, Ziyech
Ziyech.
again. Yeah, Ziyech, like he played his second game out after injury, and he showed what he's capable to do with his left foot.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. It is a fourth division side.
Yes, but like even Ziyech, like you could see when Ziyech got injured in the Sheffield United game, that Chelsea were missing something.
Yeah.
There was no creativity coming through. I think it's gonna be a big part of Chelsea this season, and he showed
I
that
think
today
you know
in the
what
game.
I do give Lampard credit here because he started his first team and it was a game where it was a chance for them to regain their confidence. And I do believe this would give them that confidence, that sort of motivation to kick on and maybe go on a winning run. Against you got Fulham coming up, and I can see Werner scoring again. Werner, though, he still missed a couple of very some would call sitters.
Yes,
Werner
and I completely agree with you. I
still
completely agree with that. But why that doesn't worry me as much? He creates some of the opportunities by being at the right time, at the right position at the right time.
right.
It just his finishing is not there, but I think finishing is something that will come through with time. First of all, it's his first season in the Premier League, so I will give him that. Uh,
Yeah, I
that's
think
excuse
I
he can
think
use in
it's
the
not
first
okay to
season.
judge him just yet because obviously he needs time to adapt. It's a new league, new environment, new country coming from Germany to England. It's a big
Yes,
change. It requires a lot of time to adapt to it. So I agree with you. We shouldn't really judge it, but from what I've seen though, like ability wise, he does seem to me like he does lack a lot of basic footballing like qualities. Dribbling especially. His dribbling is, I thought Lukaku was bad at dribbling. This man at dribbling is honestly, he's like a fucking truck.
I know, but he's a
Excuse my
striker.
French.
He doesn't really need dribbling, isn't he? Just
But
need
as a
finishing.
striker,
Like
you would expect him to have good finishing. I don't see that.
yes, yeah, but this season as well. Like I don't know, he hasn't been scoring as much, so I think his confidence dropped down. I think it's all about time. If you give him enough time, I think he will be able to uh, do something.
Yeah,
And
I'm certain of it.
another,
I'm certain of it, but I still think what's holding you back, the underlying issue with Chelsea is the manager, in my opinion. Now, he's had enough time to work with his squad. He invested a lot of money, 200 million, and he's not getting the best out of these players because on paper, I'm looking at that team, and that team should not be where they are. Eighth in the table, or ninth, whatever it may be.
yes, but the point with that is we're eighth in the table, but we're only 3 points away from fourth position.
Fair play.
So
That
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 shows how tight the top 10 in the
Yeah,
league
very
are this
true.
season.
Very true. It's very tight up there, and A lot
It's
could
very
change
tight.
in 1 or 2 game weeks, and
No, but given said that, I completely agree with that. I completely agree with you that
it's just
Lampard was the right manager last season when we
right.
had the transfer ban. He needed to bring youngsters in, and which he did, and he over delivered in a way to finish in top four, Champions
Yeah, he
League,
did. He
FA Cup
overachieved. To
final.
be honest here, he did overachieve because with the squad he was given, I didn't. I honestly expect him to finish sixth or even outside top six. And the fact that he got fourth, it
Champions
was
League,
a comfortable win. But
FA Cup final, Champions League
yeah.
last
Now,
16.
honestly, he did quite well for given the circumstances back then.
Yes.
But obviously, right now, since he had the transfer window and the money spent,
This
you know,
season, I think
there's a lot
the
of
problem we
pressure.
had last season, the problem we had last season is our defense.
Right.
And he bought Mendy in, he bought Chilwell in, and defense problem is kind
It
of
kind
sorted,
of
but we're not still there. We're not there yet.
yeah, yeah.
We're not
I
strong
think
there
with
yet.
your defense, it looked like you showed it up. You had what 10 games where you had, I believe you had 6 clean sheets in a row, if I'm
Yes.
not mistaken.
Yes, when
It,
Mendy
it,
started,
I
after
think,
Mendy started.
but
Yep.
what I'm thinking is it might just be a bad patch for you guys. What is the
Yes.
last 5 or 6 games? I do believe you guys will be back to your best.
Yes, like
A
this
lot
month
of
of
that,
December.
relies on awareness form and your Kai Havertz form.
The month of December was horrific. Like
Yeah.
it was a bad month. Like we went
Contrasting
from
fortunes between United and Chelsea because United were December was very good for us. We won
yes,
mostly all like well I think we drew against City and Leicester. Other than that, we won every other game.
yeah. So I think he went unbeaten throughout the month of December. Yeah,
We
those are the
did.
two
We did.
games. Hence why
We're
Ole
up there. By the way,
is up there for the manager of the month for December.
oh,
That
and so
shows
is Bruno
how good he
Fernandes and
was.
Marcus Rashford. Bruno fourth.
Yeah,
If
Bruno. Yeah,
Bruno wins Player of the Month, that would be his fourth award in 1 year. That's the most by a player in
fourth
one
or
year.
fifth. I think it would be his fifth.
It's his fifth. I'm pretty sure it's
He
fourth.
already won. I think he already won four.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I believe so. He won
I
four
might have to
already.
fact check that, but I'm pretty certain it's only 4.
You can check it right now if you want. But I think he won four. If he wins
I'll go with you because I don't trust my memory. I'll go with you, but
if he wins the December one, so it'll be the fifth,
I'll
and
take
that
that
would be
with
the
pinch
most.
yourself.
That would be the most Player of the Month won in a calendar year. So in
In a
2020.
calendar year. That's Bruno, man. He never
I'm not gonna
finished.
lie, Bruno Fernandes, as soon as he came to United, he completely changed United. United used to lack this
He is.
creativity,
He's a
which is
modern day.
bringing now.
Yeah, he's a modern day Eric Cantona. He's
Mm.
just completely transformed that club from top
Yeah,
four,
he did. He
top
did.
6 strugglers to title challengers.
Yeah,
And
he
I'm
did. He
not
did.
even exaggerating when I say that we are title challengers. And I haven't said that. I don't remember. I was like what 11 or something when we won the title.
I wouldn't say
Gosh.
title contender just yet. I would say again. I said it
I
before.
think I don't
It
think it's
all depends
premature to
on the
say.
Liverpool game. It will all depend on
Yeah,
that Liverpool game.
but look at us. Look at it this way. Right? Look at it this way. We are 16 games in, and normally at this time, the table starts to shape up. Yeah, it's a weird season. It's a wild season.
Yes.
Teams are very close. It's very random this season. But
Mm-hmm.
we are well within the mix. And if the only way we can solidify our title contention status is if we beat Liverpool. And honestly,
That's for sure.
Remember this. Bruno Fernandes penalty against Liverpool. Remember this. 2-1 the game. 1-0. Bruno Fernandes.
Guys, this is being recorded, so you can all see this. We'll see.
Yeah, come back to it. Clip this if you want. I'm telling you, Bruno Fernandes penalty, and it's gonna happen.
All right, let's see. But all I'm gonna say, last time Tottenham played Liverpool as well in Anfield, they went there as title contender.
Mate. What I'm saying
after that, they went on a downhill run.
Are we Tottenham?
Well, you're not Tottenham, but
We
you're
are
not that far
Manchester
off.
United, the greatest club in the world. Yeah, not your Real Madrid, not your Barcelona, Manchester United. We kiss that badge. Don't you dare disrespect United. Don't ever compare United.
When was the last time you won silverware?
2017.
Nearly 4 years now. I believe the last silverware that you won was the League Cup, which was in February.
It was
so nearly
the
4
Europa
years.
League. You're wrong. It was a Europa.
All right. So we nearly 4 years you haven't won anything. What Chelsea did? Chelsea won silverware every single season since Antonio Conte took over. Since Antonio Conte took over, last season we went finalists of the FA Cup. So
but did you win it?
Yeah, we
That
didn't
was,
win it because Frank Lampard was there, so he was not as
and
experienced.
guess what? And guess what? I hate to break it to you, but you're not gonna win a trophy this season. So that's 2 years in a row with that trophy,
We still have the FA Cup. We still have the FA Cup.
and
FA
you're not gonna
Cup.
win it.
Let's see. Let's see.
You
We
know
could
why
go
you're not
on a
gonna
good
win it?
run.
Because Lampard
Why?
is not a winner as a manager. He's not a winner.
But Lampard took us to the final last season, so you
And
never
we
know.
bottled against Arsenal. And I have to,
I have
you
to
can
keep
remember
reminding
it was a
that
struggle with
game.
Arsenal.
In that game, Pulisic got injured, Aspilicueta got injured, Pedro got injured. 3 injuries
Excuse
in
number
one
one.
game.
Excuse number two. Excuse number three. Keep it coming. Come on. What's your fourth excuse?
There's
Exactly.
not the
You're just
excuse.
shit, mate. But yeah. But I
Yeah,
think
so.
we were
Oh,
on a
sorry.
tangent.
There was a red card. There was a red card as well.
Well, all right, mate.
You can't agree with that.
I think we had enough of that, mate. I think we went on a tangent on that one. But then that was a good review of the FA Cup. The other team, Spurs, won 5-0 against Marine FC.
Yeah, Marina,
Very
like, yeah.
close goals. It was a
It's the
full
biggest
management.
difference
So
between
that was-
those clubs. Those two clubs have the biggest position
Yeah,
difference.
yeah. Like the biggest
And yeah,
difference in the yeah in terms of position.
I think the young striker scored a hat trick in the first half. So
I,
this shows
I
how
saw on Twitter when he scored a tap in from 1 yard and he celebrated like Mbappe.
with the Mbappe thing is
Yeah.
that was
against
unbelievable.
against a team, you know. Oh, I read somewhere, right? You know the team members. You know the not the team, yeah, the team members. They're part timers. There's a guy who's a bin man.
There is,
Striker's a
and
bin man.
I searched up as well. The weekly wages, not searched up, but like I think I wrote on BBC somewhere. But that team weekly wages builds up to £1,750,
Wow.
which is a joke. Which is not even. I can't think of any Tottenham player
Mate,
salary.
it's not even. You know they pay more for youngsters for the 17-year-old, 16-year-old than the whole combined wages for that team. Wow.
Yeah. So
That is
Tottenham got a lucky
that is-
game, so they went through, which is very good.
That
So,
is
but we'll see. Let's see.
staggering.
But yep. But there have been teams that have been knocked out, like Leeds United today, 3-0. What happened there?
They were never favorites or dark horses in that cup.
I know, but as a
All
Premier
the-
League
all the-
team, as a
other than
Premier League
that-
team,
other
you
than that,
expected to be in.
Yeah. Other than that one, there were any other upsets. I think all the teams, all the favorites went through. City went through. They won 3-0 against Birmingham, I believe. You had your what other teams played? Arsenal went through 2-0 against
Liverpool went
Newcastle.
through with playing against a young team.
Oh yeah, you know what?
Young
Actually, bro,
Aston Villa.
their kids actually they put up a very good fight.
Yeah, they did in the
was
first half,
impressed with
especially. They went to the tunnel 1-1, isn't it? The 16-year-old
And
kid,
it took
I
them-
forgot the
yeah,
name, but he
it-
scored a goal.
They scored like 3 quick fire goals before that.
Yes, in the second
It
half.
was very
No,
tight
that
one.
was
It
in
was a
second
very
half.
tight one. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it was a very entertaining weekend of FA Cup.
Yeah, I think we probably can say yeah. It was not too bad. It was not too bad.
That's the third round done. All the big teams are still in it. Chelsea,
Yep.
United, City, Liverpool, all the big teams are there.
Hopefully, in the next round tomorrow night, we can see hopefully a big fight between two.
Oh, I hope
Top
no.
six.
I want to see the big clashes
Yes.
further down the competition. You know, maybe in the
Do you?
the quarters. Yeah.
No, I think from earlier
No,
stages,
I
it's
don't
better.
like it when the big teams clash in the early stages because it doesn't have the same sort of significance to it. If it's the semis or quarterfinals, it just there's more hype around it. If you know what I mean. Yeah.
Fair enough. Fair
Yeah,
enough.
it was
Yeah,
good,
I
man.
see
It was
that.
a fun weekend of FA Cup, and yeah,
Yep.
I think that should be the end of our review of the FA Cup for this weekend.
Yep.
You'll see us
We'll
next
be
time.
back
You'll see us after
next weekend
Next
with
weekend
the
after
Premier
the
League.
Liverpool game, after that big game, huge clash, title.
Oh, you guys play twice then? By then,
We
I think
play
you have a game before that.
We play on Tuesday against Burnley, and then we play in the weekend against Liverpool.
Ooh,
So
that will be.
we could go top. If we beat Burnley, we go 3 points clear.
Could is the key word there. Could.
Yeah, of course. I'm
I
not
know
counting my chickens. I know there's a chance we could drop points, and we probably will. I feel like it's going to be a draw, and I want to see because with this club, when there's pressure on, when there's a chance of silverware, we always bottle it. As you see in the semis, you see against City, we bottled it. So I'm not getting my hopes up. But if we do win that game, I think we're in pole position for this title for now. At this stage, we are. We're in the front
Well, at this
seat.
stage you are. At this stage you are. But hopefully
So,
that game
we
ends
can-
as a draw.
We can solidify that if we beat Liverpool. But The winner of that game, I think, will be Chelsea, not Chelsea, City. City will be the winner of that game if we draw, and I think we will draw. I think it will be a draw. In all honesty, I don't
I
think
think I think if you draw, that would be the best for everyone around as well.
that would be
That
the
will.
best for City. City will be love. City will be looking for a draw. They will
I
be.
think
They
City
would love.
have 2 games in hand.
They do have 2 games in hand on Liverpool, and if
Mm.
they win the 2 games in hand, they go second.
Yeah,
Provided,
right now they will go second with 35 points, 1 point behind United, I believe.
indeed.
Yep,
But yeah,
it'll be interesting. All
that's
right,
been
that's
football
for next
questions
week.
again.
Yep, that
Don't
will be
forget
for
to
next week.
subscribe. Stay connected.
Subscribe, like the video, follow for more.
You know the drill. It's been a
We
pleasure
we here
again,
every
Compton.
week.
It's been a pleasure again, and we will discuss the the Premier League games next weekend, and
Yep.
I'm hoping for a Bruno Fernandes penalty, please. Ya Allah, give me a penalty for Bruno Fernandes.
Let's see what will
I'll be
happen.
praying for that. But
I won't
anyway,
say anything.
you
Enjoy
guys
your
have a
weekend,
good one.
guys. We'll see you next
See you on
week.
the flip side.
Bye bye.
Bye.